水が静かだね。湖かと思うぐらい静か。川に見えない。ちょっと違う。めっちゃすごい。うわ
Tout est en vidéo. Commentaire à la française.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. You're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Yoko Design.
C'est entier ça.
Ouais. Rice is the new green.
まだどこまで？まだまだ。あれ？行き過ぎたらしい。
あ、いいことができるけど、どうするの？
回ろう。ベルと野獣ってさ、多分ここで雪で遊んでた。
多分ね。
絶対そう。
うん。
それであちらの森に、帰る。あっちの村にベルの村がある気がする。
Trying to get your attention. Can I come close? I don't know how to play this. Our hands touch once or twice, feeling kind of hypnotized. I'm looking at you and I feel the tension. You know, this could be like heaven. I am right here, doing my best to make you feel like I do. And just for a second, you're looking at me, making me feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention. I'm trying to breathe, but the air feels just like water. You're making me weak now. What doesn't kill you makes you. Our hands touch once or twice, we should let them intertwine. I'm looking at you and I feel the tension. You know, this could be like heaven. I am right here, doing my best to make you feel like I do. And just for a second, you're looking at me, making me feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention.
なんか匂いが変わった。すごい。すごいね。あそこで手洗うってこと？あそこで手洗うってこと？あれに水入れて手洗うんじゃない？
であっちは小さい。
すごいね。これが
長いね。長いね。クイーン。
クイーン？
うん。
クイーンの部屋。すっげえ。
Marie de Médicis. Marie de Médicis.
Marie de Médicis.
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 I'm trying to breathe. Air feels just like water. You're making me weak now. What doesn't kill you makes you. Our hands touch once or twice. We should let them intertwine. I'm looking at you and I feel the tension. You know, this could be like heaven. I am right here, doing my best to make you feel like I do. And just for a second, you're looking at me, making me feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention. Give me your attention. Looking at you, trying to get your attention. Can I come close? I don't know how to play this. You know, this could be like heaven. I am right here, doing my best to make you feel like I do. And just for a second, you're looking at me, making me feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention. Just give me your attention.
ランスのマック。マックでもテラスだね。いいなフランス。
友達と
かっこいい。
友達とテラスでゆっくりできるじゃん。
何がかっこいいって
光はね。
何がかっこいいって誰かの目を気にしないじゃん。誰かのことを気にしない。気にするけど気にしない。なんて言えばいいの？
Too
あ
tall.
なたはそうするときに泣きにする。
Happened so fast. Went from so lonely to falling asleep in your arms. I used to be afraid to fall in love. A past relationship was a disaster, but now I don't care. 'Cause you took my scars, bruises and broken heart, numbed all the pain, show me how to heal, and now I don't feel broken anymore. Still got your smell wrapped in my bedsheets. Don't wanna wash it away. I know sometimes I get too caught up in all of the wrong things, but you're always there to guide me. I used to be afraid to fall in love. A past relationship was a disaster, but now I don't care. 'Cause you took my scars, bruises and broken heart, numbed all the pain, show me how to heal, and now I don't feel broken anymore. I used to be afraid until I met you. I was insecure, caught up in the bed, but you showed me how to heal. Took my scars, bruises and broken heart, numbed all the pain, show me how to heal, and now I don't feel broken anymore. Bruises and broken heart, numbed all the pain, show me how to heal, and now I don't feel broken anymore.